Hey guys, it's Matt. I realize I've been making a lot of videos lately where they're mainly just channel updates. I'm not really talking about anything new or actually delivering content for you guys. So I kind of wanted to do like a new segment that's kind of like what I tried before with Ketchup Corner, and also sort of mix in what's going on with my life too, because I know from your perspective it just seems like I haven't done anything in the last 2 years, when really that's not the case at all. Like, I still have a giant stack of just sheets of paper, note cards, all with fully scripted video ideas and things like that. It's just, I haven't had the time to do them. So I kind of wanted to make this sort of like occasional little mini series right here where I can sort of go off and talk about like things that are going on. So in the series, I'm going to quickly run through the games I've been playing as of late, tell you what I think of, and do a spotlight of one. For me personally, the game I've been playing a whole lot of lately is Lunar Silver Star Harmony. Now, this is a game I have never, ever heard of prior, but my good friend Steve said it was one of his top 5 games of all time, and I absolutely had to play it. So I gave it a go. Lunar Silver Star Harmony is the 3rd remake of this game. It's a PSP remake of a game originally made for the Sega CD. I can only assume it was remade so many times, either because A, it was really good, or B, they realized nobody was in their right mind was actually buying a Sega CD and they didn't want to lose their investment. All in all, Lunar Silver Star Harmony is a turn-based RPG through and through. There's no real bells and whistles to the combat system, and the biggest difference I can really say about it compared to other turn-based RPGs is that positional awareness of the map plays a huge factor in how battles play out. If you're way too far away from an enemy, you won't be able to bridge the gap to hit them, but then when you attempt to bridge the gap, then they can come and counter suit. And that's really as in-depth as the combat really gets, aside from any other turn-based strategy that you may have already done. Also, I have to say, Lunar has a very slow start to it, and I mean a very slow start. It took me a while to get past the first few hours of the game before it really started ramping up. Right now, I'm a little less than halfway through, and now it's finally starting to pick up and it's really got my attention, but it was a pain getting to that point. Aside from that, graphically, for a 3rd remake, it's pretty well done. It's a PSP game, and the animated cutscenes are short but pleasant in between.
Kyle had himself another night of wine, women, and song. Just between you and me, I think I had a little too much of the wine. But the women didn't complain.
All in all, it's a pleasant experience that I'm really enjoying, and from what I hear, the story really starts to ramp up about soon. It's a 26-hour-long adventure, and I'm about just under halfway from that point, so if the first half was any indication, I think I'm in for a pretty solid game. So if you're looking for a new turn-based RPG to pick up, I'd definitely give it a look. The music's fantastic, the gameplay is solid, and the art is very well done. So all in all, pretty good game. Now, other games I've been playing lately obviously include Fallout 4, and obviously a ton of people want me to make a review of Fallout 4, and it's coming, but I've realized something when I was looking back at my old reviews, and that's that, looking back, I do not regret a single word, a single sentence, a single anything I've said in any of my reviews, except for one thing, and that's the score. The number score is always that one thing I go back to, and I'm just like, maybe it should have been higher, maybe it should have been lower. It's the only thing I ever feel iffy about when it comes to games. Typically, the way I always saw it was 7's a good game, 8's a great game, 9 is a fan-freaking-tastic game, and not anything 9.5 and up is just a must-play masterpiece. By that definition, Fallout 4 probably would have gotten an 8.5. But to most people, that sounds like a huge disappointment, even though the game really wasn't that much of a disappointment. So for this reason, I really don't want to give out scores anymore for my reviews. They just seem, I don't know, it's something I've wanted to do for a while, and I think I'm done with them. Other than that, the only other thing I've been considering doing lately is, I kind of want to do Let's Plays, but I also don't want to deal with all the other crap and bullshit in between in the Let's Plays, so I was kind of thinking of playing with an abridged style of Let's Play. I don't know if that's a thing, I don't know if that's something that's actually done, or if that's an original idea, but it something along those lines is something I want to play with, because there is a lot of fat in the Let's Plays that can be cut out, and I think the content that would ensue would be a lot more quality if I were to try that route. So that's an idea I've sort of been playing with. Other than that, that's basically everything that's been going on with me lately. So, Fallout 4 review. I'm going to try to get it up soon. I didn't want to make it right away because obviously the hype would have completely skewed the review, and that's something I do not want to happen to a Fallout games review on this channel. So, that's that. I've been Matt, and I'll catch you guys next time.